Let me ask you something. When was the last time someone told you, "I'm proud of you for still trying. I see how much strength it takes to keep going. I see you, not your age, not your wrinkles, you"? Most people over 65 never hear those words. Instead, they hear, "You should slow down. You can't do that anymore. Let the younger ones handle it." But today, that ends. Because this message is for the forgotten fighters, for the ones who've lost loved ones, lost energy, lost time, but never lost their will. If that's you, stay with me for the next few minutes. It might just change how you see the rest of your life. A forgotten generation? Not quite. They call you the silent generation, but your silence has built families, careers, and a nation. You've held things together through wars, loss, and change the world couldn't even imagine. But here's the truth they won't tell you. You're still building, still shaping lives, still inspiring others, even when it feels like no one is watching. And while society keeps glorifying youth, they forget the power of lived experience. But you haven't forgotten it, and neither have I. Why you still matter, now more than ever. You see, most people your age get treated like life is behind them, but that couldn't be more wrong. The most powerful role models today aren't the loudest. They're the ones who've been through the most. You're the one your grandkids turn to when life gets messy. You're the one who still shows up even when it hurts. You're the one who holds the wisdom no book could teach. So don't let anyone, not even your own mind, convince you that you're finished. Because as long as you have a voice, you have value. Here's what the rare few do. The ones who stay vibrant, alive, and magnetic. They stay curious, even if it's just learning how to use YouTube better. They share their stories, their recipes, their life lessons. They move, not fast, but consistently. They laugh, even if it's at the same joke from 1983. And they fight for connection, even if it means texting with 2 fingers or joining a book club full of strangers. You don't need to change your whole life. You just need to say yes to something new, once a week. That's all it takes to relight the spark. You've heard of Grandma Moses? She started painting at 78, published her first art at 80. Her work now hangs in museums worldwide. Or how about Jack Reynolds from the UK, who went skydiving for the first time at 101? Or a woman named Claire, one of our viewers, who started learning the piano at 72, and now plays Amazing Grace better than most 20-year-olds. You don't need a viral moment. You just need a decision to say, "I'm not done yet," because guess what? You're not. 3 Truths to Live by After 65. Let me give you 3 truths no one says enough. 1. You still have time. Don't waste it worrying about how much is left. Use it like it matters, because it does. 2. You're allowed to begin again. New hobbies, new friendships, new dreams. You've earned the right to explore. 3. You are the example. Someone younger is watching how you handle this stage of life. Show them how to do it with grace, courage, and fire. I want to tell you about Mr. Howard. He was 89 when he joined a community garden. Could barely kneel, couldn't remember all the plant names, but he showed up every morning with his hands in the soil and a smile on his face. One day I asked him, "Why do you keep coming here?" He looked at the leaves, wiped dirt off his hands, and said, "Because I'm still growing." That's it. That's the whole message. You're still growing. And that makes you rare. And that makes you strong. If this message moved you, even a little, don't scroll past it. Leave a comment and tell me one thing you're still learning or dreaming of. Share this with someone over 65 who needs to hear they're not alone. And subscribe, because this is your space, a place where aging is not a weakness, it's a superpower.